This is the manual heat press from HTVRONT. This is the auto press. The manual press is brand new. We are going to cover everything this can do. We're going to go over all the features and specs. We're going to make a project, and then I want to compare these two for you. If you're in the market for a standard heat press, one of these might be right. So let's dive in and help you figure it out. So this is the manual heat press, and we're just going to go over some features of this machine right here. It is roughly 19 by 16 by 12 inches in size, so it's a fairly compact area. The heating plate, so this is the heating plate that swings away, and this is the mat right here. This is a 15 by 15 mat. And the pressing mat is removable. It just has some elastic straps on the back here, so you can press on a hard surface if you need to. There's a handle right here that pulls this down to lock in place and press your materials, and then pull back up and swing away. You can adjust the pressure on this machine with this knob right here. So you can manually adjust how hard and how much pressure you want to apply to your material on the pressing mat. When plugged in, this machine is controlled by this little piece right here. There is a permanent USB cord attached to the back of the machine, and then it plugs into here. There is also a power outlet plugged into this machine that I have plugged into the wall. So when I'm ready, I can just turn it on. This is super easy to use. We have a temperature button and a time button. So I can just turn this and I can adjust it to the temperature. We can go up to 410 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can easily go between Fahrenheit and Celsius on this here. The time on this one can go up to 999 seconds. So you just turn the button here and then I can press this to set it. Or you turn the button and then just wait a few seconds and it's going to set automatically. And now this is going to show me in real time how this is heating up. When it's ready to go, it's going to let me know. There's nothing automatic about the pressing here. So when this heats up, it's going to beep. I'm going to put my piece down, bring it over. I'm going to bring the handle down, and then I hit the time button to start the countdown. When it beeps that the time is up, then I can lift my handle back up and remove my piece. This does heat up very quickly, and it has a nice even heating element that goes all the way around the top plate. There is also an auto shut off feature, which is very nice. If you are busy crafting and you walk away, this will shut off for you. The machine comes with a really easy to use user manual. Inside, you're going to find detailed instructions on exactly how to press a shirt and some of the functions that the machine has. You're also going to find some recommended settings right here. The whole process of pressing iron-on vinyl onto a shirt is just really easy. You set the time, you set the temperature, you manually push the handle down, pull it up when it's done. HTV is usually cold peel, pull it off, and you have got a great shirt. HTVRONT makes two full-size heat presses, the manual press that just came out and their auto heat press that has been out for a little while. So I think it's really important to look at both of these, especially if you're in the market for a press. You really want to understand what you're getting. So we went over the specs on this one. I do have a full video on this one if you want to take a look at it, but real quickly, the bed size here with the detachable mat, this is the same size as the manual press. It's 15 by 15. This machine is just a few pounds heavier. That one comes in at about 32 pounds. This one comes in at about 38. The footprint of the auto press is a little bit bigger because it has this big base here, where the manual press has little feet underneath it there. But they both fit nicely on my table, I would put them in the same spot. So roughly the same size. Neither of them open upwards, so you can put them on a large shelf, or if you had some cabinets or something above, you'd be fine. You just need room for the handle on that one. This one has no upward movement. Everything comes out in the drawer. Controls are a little bit different. The manual press is controlled by this little piece that can go anywhere. The auto press has all its buttons right up here, but a lot of the similar or same features. You can set the temperature and the time. The temperature goes to 410, as does the manual press. The time will only take you to 99 seconds. So when I have done sublimation with this, the few times that I have, I do sometimes have to press twice because I can only go to 99 seconds. The auto press has an auto adjusting pressure. So if in here I were to put a piece of wood or a piece of fabric, it's going to adjust for me automatically. On the manual press, you can manually adjust the pressure, which is a perk. The two biggest difference between these is obviously this is an auto press. So when I hit the start button right here, this will automatically press. It will go for the recommended amount of time, and then it will come back up, and I can just pull this out. So it is a little bit easier. I can walk away and this is going to press just fine. Where with this one, when I set the time and temperature, when the time is up, I have to pull the handle to make it be done with its project. So that is the biggest difference between the two. The second biggest difference is the price. Now the regular price on these, this one sits at about $295, that one sits at about $189. HTVRONT is good for always running sales, and especially right now the manual press has some really good deals because it is brand new. Some great deals on this one too, especially if you buy a bundle and get materials with it. But they're about $100 difference. Right now, you can get a really good deal on bundles for both of these presses. All of that is linked down in the description, so be sure you check that out. I always recommend a bundle whenever you get a new machine because it's going to come with material, in this case iron-on or sublimation paper. It's also going to come with some tools and maybe even some blanks. So you can get started crafting as soon as this gets to your home. So if you are in the market for a heat press, a full-size heat press, that 15 by 15 size is going to be great for you. Which one do you pick? So there's a couple of things to consider. The manual heat press has a manual pressure control, so you can get a lot of pressure on this. It also goes up to 999 seconds. That's going to make this machine really good and really easy for sublimation. You can take this little pressing mat out, you have a really hard surface, you can get a lot of pressure. It's going to work really nice. This is also going to be good for puff vinyl if you want to control the pressure precisely and get that perfect puff. The auto press is great if you want something super, super easy and you want to just put your material in, push the button, and walk away. I really, really like the auto press for that feature. Ultimately, I think it comes down to price. Like I said before, there's about a $100 difference between these two. This manual heat press is an excellent, excellent value at under $200. You're going to get a really good heat press. Get it in a bundle, you're going to get an even better deal. This is a great way to get started if you're looking for your first heat press. So I hope I gave you a really good overview of the HTVRONT manual press. We did a comparison to the auto press. If you have any more questions, please let me know down in the comments. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I am here every week with brand new videos helping you move your creative journey forward. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.